This is Jerry. He's been wondering why, even after everything that happened, he still misses someone who hurt him. Maybe you've wondered the same thing. You know they weren't good for you. You know they caused you pain. So why does a part of you still wish they were here? The answer might have less to do with your heart than you think. Sometimes it's your brain trying to make sense of what it went through. When a relationship ends, we often remember the happiest moments first. The late night conversations, the inside jokes, the hugs, the moments when everything seemed okay. Our minds naturally replay those memories while quietly pushing the painful ones into the background. Psychologists call this rosy retrospection. It's our tendency to remember the past more positively than it actually was. Your brain isn't trying to fool you, it's simply trying to protect you from overwhelming emotional pain. Another reason you might miss someone who treated you badly is because you weren't just attached to the person. You were attached to the life you built around them. The good morning texts, the daily conversations, the routine of sharing your thoughts with someone, the comfort of knowing they'd probably be there at the end of the day. When that suddenly disappears, it can feel like a piece of your own life disappeared too. But perhaps the strongest reason is something psychologists call intermittent reinforcement. Imagine pulling the lever on a vending machine. Sometimes it gives you a snack. Sometimes it doesn't. Oddly enough, that unpredictability makes people keep trying. Relationships can work the same way. If someone was loving one day but distant the next, kind one moment but cold the next, your brain starts chasing those rare moments of affection. Every time they showed kindness, it felt like a reward, and because you never knew when it would happen again, those moments became even more valuable in your mind. Over time, your brain begins to confuse unpredictability with emotional importance. The relationship feels impossible to let go of, not because it was healthy, but because it kept your emotions constantly engaged. But here's something important to remember. Missing someone doesn't automatically mean they were the right person for you. Sometimes you're not missing who they really were. You're missing who you hoped they would become. You miss the version of them that kept their promises, the version that made you feel loved, the version you believed existed somewhere beneath all the hurt. But hope and reality aren't always the same thing. Sometimes we hold on to potential instead of accepting the truth. Healing often begins when we stop asking, "Why do I miss them?" and start asking, "What part of myself am I actually missing?" Maybe you miss feeling important to someone. Maybe you miss having someone to talk to every day. Maybe you miss the future you imagined together. Or maybe you simply miss the version of yourself that believed everything would work out. Once you understand what you're truly grieving, it becomes much easier to give those things back to yourself instead of searching for them in someone who couldn't provide them consistently. Healing doesn't happen because you suddenly stop missing someone. It happens because little by little, you stop abandoning yourself. You begin choosing peace over uncertainty, self-respect over temporary comfort, reality over false hope. So if you still miss someone who treated you badly, be gentle with yourself. Missing them doesn't mean you made the wrong decision. It doesn't erase the reasons you had to walk away. Sometimes it simply means you're human. And one day you'll realize something surprising. You don't miss the pain anymore. You don't miss the confusion anymore. You don't even miss the person as much as you thought you did. Instead, you'll be grateful for the lesson they unknowingly taught you, because sometimes the people who hurt us the most also teach us the most about the kind of love we truly deserve. Until next time, take care of your mind. One gentle thought at a time. MindMochi.